Prince Harry launched another attack on the royal family this week, as he chatted to Hollywood actor Dax Shepard for his podcast, Armchair Expert. The Duke said he stood down as a senior royal to break the cycle of genetic pain, having leveled criticism at Prince Charles, the Queen and Prince Philip's parenting skills. But royal aides are having none of it, branding the comments as yet another disgraceful assault on the royal family and have called for both Meghan and Harry to be stripped of their official royal titles. The insiders are understood to be incensed by Harry's comments on his royal upbringing, prompting the aides to call for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to ditch their royal titles for good. One aide told the Mail on Sunday, "People are appalled that he could do this to the Queen when the Duke of Edinburgh is barely in his grave. To drag his grandfather into this is so shocking and disrespectful." The Duke of Sussex has now spent a significant amount of time emphasizing that he is no different to anyone else and attacking the institution which he says has caused him so much pain. There is a growing feeling that if you dislike the institution that much, you shouldn't have the titles. Another royal insider said, "They should put the titles into abeyance, so they still exist, but are not used, like they agreed to do with their HRHs. They should just become Harry and Meghan. And if they refuse to do that, they have to explain why not." The remarks by the royal insiders suggest the Queen is under pressure to relinquish the royal couple of their titles. But no official plans are understood to be in place. Express.co.uk has contacted Buckingham Palace for a comment. The comments by the royal aides come after Harry chatted openly on the podcast this week. During his chat to Mr. Shepard, Harry said he had to go through genetic pain and suffering before he quit the firm and headed for LA. As a result, he told the podcast host he stood down as a senior royal in an attempt to break the cycle of pain and suffering. When asked if he was consciously trying to parent his son in a different way to his own upbringing, he said, "Yeah. Isn't life about breaking the cycle? There's no blame, but certainly when it comes to parenting, if I have experienced some kind of pain or suffering because of the pain or suffering that perhaps my father, or my parents had suffered, I'm going to make sure I break that cycle so I don't pass it on. There is a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway. As parents we should be doing the most that we can to say, you know what, that happened to me, I'm gonna make sure that's not going to happen to you." The comments were a clear dig at his father, Prince Charles, and how he was brought up. But as well as criticizing the Prince of Wales, Harry also appeared to attack the Queen and Prince Philip's parenting skills. The Duke's podcast appearances come just months after Meghan and Harry gave a tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey. During the 2-hour program, the couple accused an unnamed member of the royal family of racism and claimed the firm failed to support Meghan when she was feeling suicidal. As part of their Megxi agreement, Meghan and Harry agreed not to use their HRH titles. However, they are still known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and use the titles frequently. Meghan has used the royal title on her debut children's book, The Bench.